Have you ever noticed how small, repeated decisions can quietly shape your future? Most people think big financial leaps happen with major breakthroughs, a high-paying job, winning the lottery, or a massive investment. But in reality, it's the consistent daily habits that compound over time to create lasting wealth. In this video, we'll break down practical, actionable daily habits that can quietly improve your financial future. These aren't motivational cliches. They're concrete behaviors tied to discipline, focus, and consistency. By adjusting how you spend your time, energy, and attention every single day, you can create long-term financial momentum that builds quietly but powerfully, shaping the life you want without overwhelming effort. 1. Track every expense, no matter how small. Financial discipline begins with awareness, and tracking every dollar is a foundation for building lasting wealth. Many people lose money not because they earn less, but because they are unaware of where it actually goes. Small, routine expenses, like a $3 coffee each morning, multiple streaming subscriptions, or occasional impulse purchases, seem insignificant individually but quietly erode wealth over time. By logging every expense daily, whether through a spreadsheet, a budgeting app, or a simple journal, you gain complete visibility of your cash flow. Awareness allows you to identify patterns of overspending, recurring unnecessary costs, and opportunities to reallocate money toward investments or savings. The habit of tracking even the smallest expenditures creates a psychological shift. When you see exactly where your money is going, every financial decision becomes intentional. For instance, noticing that $2 a day spent on snacks adds up to over $700 per year may prompt redirection into a high-yield savings account or an investment vehicle. Similarly, identifying underutilized subscriptions can free hundreds annually without requiring lifestyle sacrifices. Over time, these small adjustments accumulate, demonstrating the power of consistent, deliberate financial management. Beyond simple savings, expense tracking helps in planning and prioritizing larger financial goals. It creates the data needed to craft budgets, allocate funds for emergency reserves, and project future investments. Logging daily spending also reveals behavioral patterns, such as impulse purchases triggered by stress or digital advertising, enabling you to design interventions like delayed consumption strategies. Ultimately, tracking transforms from a task into an automatic habit, cultivating a conscious relationship with money. This habit reinforces financial discipline, ensuring that each decision supports long-term goals rather than short-term convenience, laying a robust foundation for wealth accumulation, strategic investments, and overall financial security. 2. Automate savings and investments. Daily habit building also involves automating key financial behaviors, a strategy that quietly transforms discipline into effortless action. By setting up automatic transfers to a high-yield savings account, investment account, or retirement fund as soon as your income arrives, you prioritize wealth building before discretionary spending can occur. Automation removes reliance on willpower, which is often depleted by daily decision-making, and prevents procrastination, ensuring that saving and investing are consistent and uninterrupted. Even modest, recurring contributions, such as $5, $10, or $20 per day, may seem small individually, but over weeks, months, and years, these amounts compound into significant wealth, demonstrating the power of consistency and incremental progress. For instance, automating $10 a day into an investment account earns more than $3,600 annually, and over a decade, compounded growth can turn these modest contributions into tens of thousands, even without additional effort. Automation also allows investors to take advantage of market fluctuations through dollar-cost averaging, smoothing out the effects of volatility and reducing emotional decision-making. This removes the temptation to skip contributions or time the market incorrectly, which are common pitfalls for many small investors. Additionally, automation encourages long-term planning and reduces financial stress. Knowing that a portion of income is being invested or saved automatically frees mental bandwidth to focus on higher value activities like developing skills, exploring side income opportunities, or optimizing existing investments. Over time, this creates a psychological shift where financial growth feels like a natural, automatic process rather than a constant struggle. By turning saving and investing into a routine, passive behavior, automated systems not only generate silent wealth, but also reinforce a mindset of financial responsibility discipline and strategic long-term thinking, laying a foundation for sustainable wealth accumulation. 3. Prioritize micro-tasks that yield high value. Small, daily actions often produce disproportionate long-term results. Identify micro-tasks, like reviewing your monthly budget, checking investment performance, or analyzing recurring expenses that may seem minor but have compounding effects on wealth. Completing these tasks consistently creates structure and prevents small inefficiencies from turning into large financial losses over time. For example, reallocating underperforming funds, canceling unnecessary subscriptions, or optimizing recurring bills may seem trivial today, but can save thousands annually. By consistently prioritizing these high-value micro-tasks, you reinforce a habit of proactive financial management, ensuring that incremental actions contribute directly to your long-term stability and growth. 4. Implement a daily learning habit. Investing in knowledge is a daily habit that compounds quietly, much like financial investments. By dedicating even a small portion of your day, 20 to 30 minutes, to reading financial books, following credible blogs, or listening to podcasts about investing, money management, and business growth, you accumulate hundreds of hours of learning over a year. This consistent exposure to financial concepts helps you identify opportunities that others might overlook, avoid costly mistakes, and make better-informed decisions. For example, understanding compound interest enables you to maximize the growth of small investments, while learning tax-efficient strategies can help attain more of your income. Similarly, mastering debt management allows you to minimize interest payments and leverage resources effectively. Embedding financial education into your daily routine doesn't just improve knowledge, it reshapes your mindset. You begin to think strategically about money, evaluate risk more accurately, and recognize the long-term consequences of everyday financial decisions. For instance, knowing how to analyze a company's financial health or understanding investment diversification empowers you to allocate resources wisely. Over time, this cognitive foundation supports disciplined saving, intelligent investing, and proactive wealth accumulation. By treating knowledge as an asset that compounds, just like money, you create a feedback loop where each new insight enhances financial decision-making, ultimately accelerating the growth of your personal and professional wealth over the long term. 5. Reflect on daily spending and income. Reflection is a subtle but powerful habit. Each evening, review the day's spending and income-related decisions. Ask yourself, did every dollar spent align with your long-term goals? Could a small adjustment improve my financial trajectory? This practice reinforces accountability and heightens awareness of unconscious behaviors that may sabotage growth. Over weeks and months, reflection encourages mindful spending, helps identify patterns of impulsive purchases, and strengthens self-control. Coupled with habit tracking, reflection quietly rewires decision-making processes, ensuring that daily actions accumulate toward financial progress rather than drift into inefficiency or waste, while also reinforcing long-term goal alignment and fostering greater financial confidence over time. 6. Limit mindless consumption and digital distractions. Daily financial health is tied to mental and attentional habits. Excessive scrolling, binge-watching, or impulsive online shopping can silently drain money and focus. By setting limits on digital distractions, allocating specific times for online activities, and unsubscribing from marketing emails, you reduce temptation and create space for intentional financial action. Small daily decisions, like resisting a $5 impulse purchase or delaying online shopping, compound into significant savings over months. Additionally, reduced distractions improve focus, allowing you to dedicate more energy to high-value tasks, side income streams, or skill-building activities that quietly enhance long-term financial potential. 7. Set daily micro-goals for income and savings. Breaking long-term financial goals into daily micro-goals makes them manageable and actionable. For example, rather than aiming vaguely to save more, target a daily micro-goal like saving $5, reviewing investments for 10 minutes, or tracking all spending for the day. These small, consistent achievements build momentum, reinforce positive financial habits, and make long-term objectives less intimidating. Over months and years, micro-goals compound into meaningful progress toward emergency funds, investment portfolios, or debt reduction, demonstrating how incremental daily actions produce substantial long-term financial results. 8. Use time blocks to prioritize financial tasks. Time blocking is a habit that quietly enhances productivity and financial growth. Allocate specific daily blocks for reviewing budgets, reconciling accounts, or learning new financial strategies. By creating protected time for financial tasks, you ensure consistency, reduce procrastination, and reinforce habit formation. Even 20 to 30 minutes per day, when used intentionally, allows for systematic monitoring of cash flow, investments, and opportunities. Over time, these disciplined time blocks build confidence and control, transforming seemingly small daily efforts into significant financial leverage. So, there you have it. 8 daily habits that quietly improve your financial future. From tracking every expense and automating investments to limiting distractions and reinvesting returns, these practices show that small, consistent actions compound into significant wealth over time. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more actionable financial insights. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.